Think of it like a seed. A seed does not sprout overnight. You plant it, and it hides in the soil, invisible, silent, forgotten. But underneath, roots are forming, power is building, life is preparing. Then one day, when the time is right, the seed bursts through the ground. That is your story. You have been planted in silence. You have been hidden in darkness. People thought you were finished. But tonight is the day your seed bursts forth. Tonight, your harvest is revealed. $97 million is the fruit of years of hidden roots. But listen closely, because this is important. Every blessing comes with a test. And the test is always the same: will you believe? Some people will laugh and say, "This can't be real." And they will walk away empty-handed. Others will hesitate and say, "Maybe, but I'm not sure." And they too will miss it. But you, if you believe with all your heart, if you hold on, if you declare, "This is mine," then nothing can stop what has been written in your name. Do you remember the moments you almost gave up? The times you thought, maybe life will never change? Those were the darkest nights of your soul. And yet, here you are. Still breathing. Still standing. Still searching for light. That is proof that heaven never abandoned you. That is proof that destiny never forgot your name. And let me tell you this truth: you have been targeted. Yes, targeted, not by your enemies, not by your struggles, but by heaven's favor. Out of billions of people, this message reached you. Out of countless souls, these words found their way to your eyes and ears. Do you think that is random? No, my child. That is divine targeting. That is proof you are the one chosen for this transfer. Now picture this clearly. $97 million. Not 1, not 2, not 10, 97 million. Imagine the doors it will open. Imagine the dreams you will finally achieve. Imagine the weight lifted from your shoulders, the freedom, the joy, the peace. Imagine waking up tomorrow not in fear, but in abundance. Imagine not having to say, "I can't afford it," ever again. That is what is waiting for you tonight. But I must warn you, opposition always comes before breakthrough. Right now, as you listen, the enemy is whispering in your mind, "This is fake, this is impossible, this is not for you." That is the enemy's last attempt to steal your inheritance. Do not let him win. Do not listen to the voice of doubt. Listen to the voice of faith. Because faith unlocks what doubt destroys. And here is another secret: money is not the real prize. Transformation is. Because when the money comes, it will not just change your bank account, it will change your identity. No longer the struggler. No longer the forgotten one. No longer the one people look down on. You will rise as the testimony, the proof, the one everyone points to and says, "Look at what God has done." My child, you are about to become a walking miracle. People will not believe your story. They will ask, "How did it happen? How did everything change so suddenly?" And you will answer with one word: God. And let me tell you something that will shock you. This $97 million is not just for you, it is connected to generations. The lives of your children, your family, your legacy will be shifted forever because of what happens tonight. You are breaking curses. You are breaking poverty. You are breaking the chains that held your bloodline back for years. Heaven says, enough is enough. This ends with you. But child, don't you dare think this is only about wealth. This is about calling. This is about purpose. You were not created just to survive, you were created to shine. To build. To lead. To bless. To stand tall as proof of heaven's power. And with this transfer, you will step into that calling. Do you feel it? That stirring in your heart, that fire in your bones, that voice whispering, "This is my moment"? That is heaven confirming that you are the one. And if you feel it, hold on tightly, because the transfer is already in motion. I know right now your mind may ask, but how? How can $97 million come to me? How will this happen? Let me tell you, stop asking how. Because the how is heaven's job. Your only job is to believe. Faith does not ask, how, faith says, when. And the answer is, tonight. You have been waiting for years, but tonight the waiting ends. Tonight, the breakthrough begins. Tonight, the floodgates open. Stay with me, child. Because this is only part 2, and the river of blessings is still flowing. Each word I speak is aligning your spirit, each sentence is pulling you closer to the transfer. The moment you leave, the chain breaks. But the moment you stay, the chain completes. Tonight, $97 million is assigned to your name. Don't doubt it. Don't fear it. Don't miss it. It is yours. Super thanks option is right here if you believe and want to claim it. My beloved child, if you are still listening to these words, then I know your faith is stronger than your fear. You did not stumble here by accident. You did not press play just to waste time. You were pulled here by the hand of destiny. And tonight, that destiny is knocking louder than ever before. $97 million has already been marked with your name. And heaven is whispering, stay. Listen. Receive. I need you to pause for a moment and truly reflect on this. What would change if $97 million entered your life tonight? Take a deep breath and imagine the weight lifting from your shoulders. No more bills piling up. No more sleepless nights wondering how to survive. No more fear of tomorrow. Imagine the peace in your heart when you finally know, I am free. That peace, that freedom, that abundance, it is already in motion. It is already being transferred to you. But here is the truth most people never understand: wealth is not just about money, it is about alignment. When you align yourself with heaven, doors open that no man can shut. And tonight, because you have stayed, because you have listened, because you have believed, you are in alignment. That is why this transfer is flowing toward you. Think of all the times you felt invisible. Think of the moments when no one believed in you, when no one supported you, when no one helped you. Yet through it all, you survived. Through it all, you kept going. Through it all, you refused to let the darkness win. That persistence, that resilience, that faith, it is the very reason heaven is rewarding you tonight. And let me reveal another mystery: this transfer is not ordinary. It is divine. Which means it is not coming from man, but from God. When money comes from man, it can be taken away. But when money comes from heaven, it cannot be stopped, it cannot be blocked, it cannot be reversed. This $97 million has already been sealed in your name. But my child, I must warn you. With every blessing comes resistance. Right now, doubt is trying to creep into your mind. You may hear a voice saying, "This is too good to be true." That voice is not from heaven. That is the voice of fear, the voice of limitation, the voice that has kept you stuck for years. But tonight, you must silence it. Tonight, you must declare, "I will not doubt. I will not fear. I will not miss my blessing." You are standing at the threshold of breakthrough. Picture a giant vault door in front of you. Behind it lies $97 million, waiting to be poured into your life. And with each word you hear, another lock is being opened. With each second you stay, another bolt is being released. Soon, the door will swing wide, and the flood will come rushing in. But only if you stay until the end. Do you see now why heaven led you here? Do you see why this message reached you on this exact day, September 11th? Because timing is everything. If this had reached you yesterday, you might not have been ready. If it came tomorrow, you might have missed it. But today, tonight, this exact moment, you are ready. My child, let me tell you something powerful: you have been carrying generational pain. Poverty, struggle, lack, these things did not start with you. They were passed down, repeated, recycled through your family line. But heaven says, it ends with you. You are the chosen one to break the chain. You are the chosen one to rewrite the story. You are the chosen one to shift your bloodline from poverty to prosperity. And this $97 million is the tool heaven is using to make that happen. Look at your hands right now. Do you see them? They are not empty. They are not weak. They are vessels of blessing. In these very hands, wealth will flow. These hands will build. These hands will bless. These hands will heal. And when people look at you, they will not see struggle anymore. They will see abundance. But let me be clear, this transfer is not for the faint-hearted. It is not for the doubters. It is not for those who give up easily. It is for the faithful. And the fact that you are still here, listening, proves that you are faithful. That is why heaven has chosen you. My beloved child, think about this. How many times did you ask, God, why me? Why do I suffer? Why do I lack? Why do I struggle? And tonight, God answers, because I was preparing you for more. I was building your strength. I was shaping your character. I was positioning you for greatness. And now the wait is over. Now the blessing has arrived. This $97 million is not just money, it is justice. Justice for all the times you were overlooked. Justice for all the times you were mistreated. Justice for all the pain you endured in silence. Heaven has declared that you will not leave this season empty-handed. Do you understand the power of this moment? You are not watching a random video. You are not listening to empty words. You are experiencing a divine encounter. These words are not mine, they are heaven's. And heaven is saying, my child, your time has come. Feel the truth in your spirit. Feel the fire in your heart. Feel the certainty in your soul. That is not imagination. That is confirmation. Heaven does not play games. When God promises, He delivers. And tonight, He is delivering to you. Stay with me, child. Because the closer we get to the end, the stronger the blessing becomes. This is part 3, and already the chains of poverty are breaking, already the doors of wealth are opening, already the transfer is flowing. But there is more to come. The story is not finished yet. The testimony is still being written. And you, my beloved child, are the main character. Tonight, heaven writes a new chapter for you. A chapter of abundance. A chapter of freedom. A chapter of victory. The vault is almost open. The blessing is almost released. $97 million is waiting to flood your life. Do not stop now. Do not walk away. Stay until the end, and claim what is yours. Super thanks option is right here if you feel this message and want to seal your faith. My beloved child, do you realize how far you have come? You have already walked through storms, crossed deserts, and survived battles that would have destroyed others. Yet here you are, still standing, still breathing, still listening. That alone is proof that heaven has been carrying you. That alone is proof that your story is not over. And tonight, that story is shifting forever. Listen carefully. The $97 million assigned to your name tonight is not just wealth, it is a reward. A reward for every tear you cried when no one saw you. A reward for every prayer you whispered when no one believed you. A reward for every sacrifice you made when no one thanked you. Heaven has kept the record. Nothing you endured was wasted. Every pain has been counted, every moment has been noted. And now, the reward is being released. Do you understand the weight of this moment? For years, life told you no, for years, doors were closed. For years, people underestimated you. But tonight, heaven says, yes. Tonight, the doors are opening. Tonight, the blessings are overflowing. Tonight, your time has come. Picture it clearly. You wake up tomorrow morning, and the first thing you see is the notification that $97 million has entered your account. At first, you rub your eyes, thinking it must be a dream. But then it sinks in, it is real. It has happened. You are no longer the struggler. You are no longer the forgotten one. You are the chosen one, the blessed one, the one whose season has arrived. And when that happens, remember this: it was your faith that brought you here. Not luck. Not chance. Not coincidence. Faith. The choice to believe when it made no sense. The decision to hold on when everything told you to quit. That is why heaven has trusted you with this blessing. Because you proved you would not let go. But my beloved child, I must warn you again, this blessing comes with responsibility. When $97 million flows into your life, it is not just for you, it is for the world around you. You will feed the hungry. You will help the broken. You will lift the fallen. You will bless the forgotten. You will be the light in places where darkness has ruled. That is why heaven has chosen you, because heaven knows you will not hoard this blessing, you will multiply it. Now hear this truth: your enemies will not understand what is happening. The same people who mocked you, who doubted you, who laughed at you, they will watch in shock as you rise. They will ask, how? How did this happen? And you will smile, because you know the answer. You will know it was not luck. You will know it was not chance. You will know it was divine. And some will come back, trying to attach themselves to your blessing. But remember, not everyone deserves access to your abundance. This transfer is holy. It is sacred. It is not for everyone. Guard it. Protect it. Use it wisely. Child, let me reveal something deeper: this $97 million is only the beginning. Yes, you heard me right. It is the first wave, not the last. Once heaven opens the floodgates, they will not close again. What is coming into your life is not a one-time miracle, it is a lifetime of overflow. Abundance after abundance. Blessing after blessing. Miracle after miracle. This is not the end, it is the beginning. And do you feel that stirring in your spirit right now? That electricity running through your body? That warmth in your chest? That is confirmation. That is heaven's way of telling you, yes, this is real. Yes, this is for you. Yes, this is happening tonight. But listen carefully, because the closer you get to the blessing, the louder the enemy will shout. Doubt will rise stronger than before. Fear will whisper louder than ever. That is because the enemy knows he has little time left. He knows the vault is about to open. He knows the transfer is about to complete. Do not give in. Do not listen. Hold fast to your faith. Think about the generations before you. They struggled. They suffered. They dreamed of a better life, but never saw it. You are the one chosen to break that cycle. You are the one chosen to carry the torch. You are the one chosen to rise where they fell. This is bigger than you, it is about your entire bloodline. Heaven chose you because you are strong enough to handle it. And let me remind you, tonight is not random. Tonight is September 11th. A day marked in history, a day of remembrance, a day of shifting energy. And heaven chose this exact date to shift your life too. The symbolism is powerful: from ashes to abundance, from sorrow to celebration, from loss to gain. Tonight, history changes, not just for the world, but for you personally. My child, you have prayed long enough. You have waited long enough. You have hoped long enough. Tonight, the wait ends. Tonight, the answer comes. Tonight, the promise manifests. Do not doubt it. Do not fear it. Do not miss it. This is your moment. This is your time. This is your blessing. And remember, my beloved child, the closer we get to the end, the heavier the anointing becomes. You have made it to part 4, and that alone is proof that you are meant to finish. Do not stop now. Do not walk away. The vault is opening. The blessing is flowing. The $97 million is already on its way to you. Hold on, child. Stay with me. Because the final part will seal it. The final words will complete the transfer. The final revelation will confirm beyond all doubt that this blessing belongs to you. Super thanks option is right here if you feel the power of this moment and want to claim it fully. My beloved child, you have come so far. You have stayed, you have listened, you have believed, and because of that, the heavens are smiling upon you tonight. Do you realize what this means? It means you passed the test. It means you endured till the end. It means you are ready to receive the blessing that has been prepared for you since the beginning of time. Listen closely, because these words are the seal. $97 million is not just an idea, not just a dream, not just a promise, it is a reality that has already been written in your destiny. The vault is open. The locks are broken. The transfer has begun. Can you feel it? That shift in the air, that vibration in your soul, that fire in your heart, it is confirmation. You are no longer the same person who started this journey. You are transformed. You are chosen. You are blessed beyond measure. Now I want you to imagine this moment as clearly as possible. Picture yourself walking into your bank. The clerk looks at the screen, then looks back at you in shock. They whisper, "Is this really your account?" And you nod, with tears in your eyes, because you know what they are seeing, you know they are staring at $97 million that heaven released into your life. That is not fantasy. That is not imagination. That is the reality that is already unfolding for you tonight. And here is the deeper truth, this wealth is not just about money. It is about identity. For so long, you carried labels: broke, struggler, failure, forgotten. But tonight, heaven removes every false label. Tonight, heaven gives you a new name: blessed, abundant, favored, chosen. That is who you are now. That is who you will be forever. My beloved child, don't forget this: God does not make mistakes. If this message reached you, it is because you were meant to hear it. Out of billions of souls, heaven chose you. Out of countless people, this blessing was written in your name. That is not coincidence, that is divine appointment. And let me give you the greatest revelation: this $97 million is not the end, it is the beginning. The beginning of a life you cannot even imagine yet. The beginning of opportunities you never dreamed of. The beginning of freedom, of peace, of joy, of purpose. You will not just live, you will thrive. You will not just survive, you will shine. Do you remember all the nights you cried alone, wondering if anyone even cared? Heaven saw those tears. Heaven counted every single one. And tonight, heaven answers: not one tear was wasted. Not one prayer was ignored. Not one moment was in vain. Tonight is the proof that God heard you all along. But my child, let me remind you, this blessing is holy. Protect it. Honor it. Use it wisely. Do not waste it on things that do not matter. Do not let greed or fear steal it away. This transfer is not just for you, it is for your children, your family, your legacy, and even for strangers you will bless. The ripple of this wealth will touch lives you may never even meet. That is the true power of divine money: it multiplies, it spreads, it heals, it uplifts. And here is the final truth: the enemy cannot stop this. He has tried for years. He tried through poverty. He tried through heartbreak. He tried through fear. But he failed. And tonight, he loses forever. Because once heaven opens a door, no one can shut it. And the door has been opened for you. Do you feel that overwhelming peace washing over you right now? That is the Spirit confirming it is done. The transfer is sealed. The blessing is yours. The money has been released. You are walking into a new chapter, a new season, a new life. My beloved child, stand tall. Lift your head. Breathe deeply. Smile, because your story has shifted tonight. The wait is over. The struggle is over. The pain is over. Abundance has arrived. And as you walk into this new season, remember who brought you here. It was not luck. It was not man. It was God. Never forget to give thanks. Never forget to give glory. Never forget to honor the one who chose you. This is the moment you will look back on for the rest of your life and say, that was the night everything changed. That was the night I received my promise. That was the night heaven transferred $97 million into my hands. It is done, child. It is finished. The blessing is yours. The vault is open. The money is flowing. The divine transfer has been completed. Claim it now. Receive it now. Walk in it now. And if you believe this with all your heart, if you feel the fire of this truth in your spirit, seal it with gratitude. Show your faith. Show your belief. Show your thanksgiving. Super thanks option is right here, because gratitude is the final key that locks your blessing into place forever.